real quick, man. Big Boss K-Po through the door here to talk this boxing. So, per source, man, I ain't gonna reveal what my source is. I'm hearing that offer was made to Terrence Crawford, and Terrence Crawford basically declined that offer. Now, granted, I don't know what that dollar amount was, but I just know that he declined it. So all these videos about, Spence and all them holding up the fight, we know it's Terrence Crawford, which it makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, why would a company that's been working with a fighter not know what to pay his fighter that's already been on this network? You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, they know what they need to pay Ariel, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? They know what they need to pay him. It's just trying to come up with an amount to pay Bud. You know what I mean? But like I said, I don't know what the amount is. I don't give a damn. At the end of the day, Bud need to sign a contract. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear, oh, I want to get paid this. Not me personally, from a business perspective, I do want Bud Crawford to be compensated. Like, I want him to basically get paid what he's worth. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, this is a fight that both fighters want, okay? Both fighters want it, but Bud, you made false narratives and spread fictitious information about another fighter. You know what I mean? So now that this fighter is like, all right, bet, let's go. The time is now. You declining offers and all type of shit. Like, this is not the time for that shit. You know what I mean? Like, we just keeping it a stack. Like, at the end of the day, contract need to be signed. This is beyond, like, who we think gonna win and all type of shit. Like, at the end of the day, we all have our personal views of who we want to win or who we think gonna win or whatever. But at the end of the day, this is one of the biggest fights in boxing. Your ass need to sign the fucking contract. Period, bro. That's just what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm not trying to hear, oh, L. Spence got to fight Keith Thurman or Boots Ennis. I'm not trying to hear that shit. You know what I mean? L need to be fighting Terrence Crawford. That's it. That's just straight up and down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, that's the fight to make. You know what I mean? This is for all the marbles. This is for every fucking thing. This is for everything. This is for all the marbles. A lot is on the line. This is a legacy-defining fight. This decides who's number one in the welterweight division. This decides everything. You know what I mean? This shuts everything up. You know what I mean? I mean, think about it. Terrence Crawford is a great fighter, but he ain't fought anybody that's on his level where he could use his skill set against to basically validate that he's him. You know what I mean? We use a slang term, that he's him. He ain't fought nobody that can validate that. You know what I mean? Like, Earl fought many people to basically put a stamp and say, hey, man, Earl's skill set, don't matter who it is, he fighting top competition. No. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of boys around here, man, that still kind of question, like, I see Bud knocking out, he knocking dudes out, but is he knocking out top competition? How would he do if he fight a top fighter, if he fought a Ugas? You know what I mean? It's that's the questions that we still have in our mind. You know what I mean? I know y'all Bud buddies don't. Y'all Bud buddies think he can go up there and fight Tyson Fury and not came out. I'm just talking about real boxing fans who know boxing, unbiased boxing fans, will sit there and be like, how would he do in there against other competition? That's the questions that we have. You know what I mean? But the time is now for this fight. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Ain't no other way to slice it. You know what I'm saying? This is the time now for this fight to get made. And I just think that if Bud really want this fight, he need to find a way to make this fight happen. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's go.